welcome back to SV Basic. Beautiful day, absolutely gorgeous. Does that mean epoxy today? It should, but it's not. We're gonna take a step aside today and talk a little about some big news happening to the crew of SV Basic. Here she is. Gorgeous sunny day, but the projects are going to be put on hold for a moment. So let's get on board and talk about this a minute.
So we've had a lot of questions and comments on our videos about what our plans are and when we're going to leave.
I actually love the comments that say we're never leaving the dock.
If we're going to leave, ever.
Oh, believe me, we're leaving this dock.
We're
we are
leaving.
too involved and invested in this project not to leave.
Yeah.
We are leaving.
Yeah, so this will be our year. And the other reason why it's taking us so long is because we're also working full-time jobs and managing our lives and family and school.
Building a boat, running our channel. I mean, it's crazy
It takes
busy.
a lot of time. I'm shocked how much time it takes. So Teal has been winding down his businesses for the past year and a half.
Yep, and we're about there.
Done.
Yeah, we're almost there.
We're almost done. And that last piece of the puzzle is my job. I am gone a lot of the time away from the boat, which really sucks. And I have decided to put in my notice, and by the time you guys watch this video, I will be officially unemployed. Emma's very excited, and I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. This is what needs to happen for us to hit our goals.
I know.
So
it's still scary.
we picked up a nice bottle of champagne, a little sparkling cider for Emma, and we're gonna toast to Lynn for all her years of hard work to get us to this point. So let's do this.
Let's crack these babies open.
Let's do it. Okay, everyone. Here's to Lynn.
Here's to us.
Here's to us, and then next chapter.
That's
Yep.
right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's mine. Here. That's good.
That's good stuff. Okay, confession time. I'm a little terrified of this next chapter, and there's a reason why. On our last trip Teal and I went on, it was great, but we didn't have so many worries like we do now. It was just the two of us and our dog. You don't have as many concerns. One, we were a lot younger, and two, we're both adults, so it doesn't take much for us to be happy. But when you throw in that new factor of having a child on board and raising this child, it adds another element to it, which is we have to deal and worry about her well-being first and foremost. Is she gonna like this? We have to worry about insurance, her education, and her social well-being. It's really important for us that she enjoys and understands and appreciates this new lifestyle that we're giving her. So for this next chapter, you guys will see me delving into more of her education, preparing for our travels with insurance, and essentially kind of preparing her and us for this next trip. It's gonna be exciting, and I can't say there won't be tears. There could be, but we're really excited.
So let's talk what's going to happen now over the next few months.
What is gonna happen?
It's going to be a whirlwind.
I know.
We need to
We have a lot to do.
Yeah, we're not going to... Are we going to finish the boat?
No.
No, we're not going to finish the boat.
No, but we're gonna get a lot done.
What needs to happen is we're going to get everything done to make this boat mobile first.
Yeah.
Life and safety. We're going to get the navigation lighting in. We're going to get the engines going, steering complete. It all has to happen in the next 3 months.
And I get to make my lists.
You can have your lists.
I do a daily list of things that needs to be accomplished. Teal hates them. As much as he loves his Post-its, I love my list. The reason why is the whole project is super overwhelming. And for me, it's so much easier to make a list of what you need to accomplish that day. Otherwise, it's too hard to structure in a plan.
Sure.
He's totally rolling his eyes.
They probably saw that.
List.
Okay, you get your list. Whatever you need to do to get this thing done, we will.
I know. I have a lot of things that I need to do, and there's a lot of things that Teal is going to be doing. So we're tag teaming this project, and we're
From here on out,
this into high gear.
And it's going to make a big change because
Yeah.
with Lynn here, that relieves a lot of pressure off of Emma's homeschooling for me, which means I could get more work done on the boat. I now have more hands here helping me on the boat. So
Mixing epoxy?
yeah, we're going to kick this into high gear and get this boat done. So what needs to happen is after we get the steering in, the rudders, the engines running, we're going to move this whole show over to a haul-out facility in the Pacific Northwest, pull the boat out of the water,
Yep.
and spend I'm anticipating about 6 weeks on the hard.
I'm hoping it's not 6 weeks, but that's worst case scenario is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Worst case scenario 6 weeks. Best case scenario 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Make your list because it'll be 6 weeks.
Oh, that list is coming.
What needs to happen? Obviously, we haven't had the boat out of the water in a while. We're going to service the sail drives.
Service everything below the waterline.
We have to work on the dagger boards. We have to put some deck stiffeners in. We're going to work on through-hole fittings.
Final top coat, non-skid.
Yep, ton of painting.
Yeah,
Underside,
lot of painting.
top side, bottom paint. We've got a lot of painting to do.
And a lot of sewing.
All packed into 6 weeks. It's going to be tight. After that, we relaunch the boat and shake her down here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Spend some time here in Washington,
And
maybe
Canada.
trickle into Canada.
Yeah. We love those areas, and I'm so excited to show Emma what this area has to offer before we head south.
Let's face it, Pacific Northwest is some of the most beautiful cruising grounds on the planet.
It really is. It is the perfect time because it'll be
It'll
summer.
be late summer, so we need to take advantage of it while we're here.
Yeah.
Our plan is in the fall, head down the coast. And short-term plan is get into the Bay Area, Sacramento Delta, in the San Joaquin, and
we're kind of pushing too far forward because we don't know. Things change all the time.
They do, but that's in my mind. I have this set, but you're right. It'll probably change a
The
little.
best part of cruising is there should not be any set schedule.
And there won't be, but I'm excited for this next few months. It's going to be crazy.
Wow, we're finally doing it.
Right there, honey. Big sigh of relief, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know yet.
I know,
it hasn't sunk in yet.
Okay, I admit, it's a little... I don't know, it's like... It's going to be different having one less salary. But this needs to happen.
I know.
For us to go... I mean, this is not like we're fly-by-night. We've been planning this for 10 years.
I know.
And we're down to the last few days.
Yeah, it's just taking that plunge. That plunge was scary, but exciting at the same time.
It is.
So I am happy that we did it because this is something that we've worked so hard for.
For so long.
For so long. It's been so long.
Hey, we deserve it.
Yes. Our family does.
It does. So let's take it easy the rest of the day. Drink a little champagne. Get up early. Have a nice family day all day long tomorrow.
Really?
Really, let's do that. And
work?
No work, but back to work the next day. We got to get this project going.
I'm okay with that as long as we get one family day off.
Family day tomorrow.
Emma's going to be really happy.
She will be. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, it's time for a play day, people. Where are we going?
We're going to the boat show.
That'll be fun, huh? But look at the weather.
I know, it's perfect.
I know, it's beautiful.
Let's go. I want to look at all the boats and all the gear.
I know, me too.
Exciting.
It is. This is more like an R&D mission for us.
It really is.
It is not a fun day at all.
No, it's homework. It's a lot of work.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So this show is going to be a little bittersweet for me, just because this is something we have done every year in Seattle, and it's our last one before we set sail. And I'm just excited. I'm happy. It's a nice day.
And it's walking distance.
And it's within walking distance, so it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
The boat show, the boat show, the big Seattle boat show.
Do we know the rest of the song?
No. That's all we know.
I know it. What?
She's like, let's look at the other side and figure out which side is going to be my room.
This is my room.
What do you think of this, Em?
It's pretty cool. This would obviously be my room. No, it's not. Why are you wearing a jacket?
That's what I should have done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like at the
Yeah.
delivery crew. It's lifted. I mean, shrink wraps. No mask on.
Yeah, watch your right. Easy to get. Thanks. So, yep, we're gonna push it out. But it's sleeping on feels
Okay, now where are we heading?
We're going to CenturyLink, trying to check out all the booths and see what they have to offer us.
Yeah, we're gonna go check it out.
Don't buy anything.
Don't buy. Well, we gotta look.
Yeah, we gotta look. Just don't buy. We love our hunt! This crew looks forward to this boat show every year. And every year, Emma and Teal always have to take their first stop and get their usual Ivar's fish and chips, while I grab whatever I can to sustain the over 20,000 steps we cover touring the new boats and checking out all the gear. I'm still drooling over that cookware. We even pick up Teal's dream Rachna, and Emma gets to snag herself a new hat in her collection.
Read a lot about these, and we actually on our last cruise boat we had a Bruce, loved it to death. But this is the next generation, so we're gonna
Exactly.
So
we've got a lot of people that are asking about that very question. Right? What's the difference between all these different anchors? And it's the rock is great because it works in all the same all the substrates. So.
and there was a few areas where our Bruce didn't fail, but
Slid a bit or something.
yeah, we catch a rock in one of the times, but this one I can see its advantages. So we'll gonna go around the world with this. So. Great.
Teal then gets to check out his favorite booth and look at all the updated electronics. and safety gear.
Lynn just found our new outboard for the dinghy.
It's so pretty!
A fun day, guys?
Yep.
It was pretty fun. We learned a lot.
We
and
did.
got to see some pretty amazing boats. Met a lot of great people. But it is cold. The sun went down. And
The wind is picking up.
I'm getting hungry, so let's go eat some real food.
Okay, let's go.
This year the boat show was awesome. I loved it, and I think my parents did too. It was really fun to see all you guys come up and introduce yourselves to us. I thought that was pretty cool. When we got our new anchor, the guy gave me a hat.
Well, that's my hat.
I have video proof that shows otherwise.
It's my hat.
My hat, obviously. Yeah, I like seeing all the new catamarans, but I think I like ours the most.
Oh, I love going to the boat shows. Mostly to check out all the materials people are using to build boats with now. It's a lot of fun for me. And I've noticed trends coming and going. One that I've noticed is flooring. A lot of boat manufacturers are getting away from real wood floors. And they're going with vinyl floors. That's what we did. And we get a ton of questions asking, what is our floor? Can you tell us how you put your floor in? Well, here it is right here. It's just a vinyl plank floor. It's easy to work with, durable. These floors have been in a few years now. Actually, let's jump back in time and I'll show you how I put them in. So when we purchased this boat, there were no fixed floors in the hulls at all. They were just loose boards, just sitting on cleats on the walls. It was kind of rickety, made a lot of noise when you walked down it. We stripped all that out and just started fresh. Ground it down to the bare hull and laid up 90-core panels. Multiple layers of cloth, and then layered cloth and swept it up into the side hulls. Didn't have to use a very thick piece. We started with 1/2 inch, and it's plenty strong. We're only spanning most of the hull 3, maybe 4 feet in some points. After the 90-core was all laminated in, I put this curb all the way around the perimeter on all the floor surfaces of the boat. It's about 162 lineal feet. What it is a piece of core mat. This is used when you're trying to build up thickness without adding a lot of weight when you're using resins. I just cut it into 3/4 inch pieces, and I could cut radiuses into this, and I ran it around the entire perimeter. I could get nice sweeping corners, and I did this for a reason. I wanted it to have a spot for the vinyl floor to butt up against, so there isn't a sharp edge on the edge of the vinyl. Other than that, I would have had to run the vinyl all the way to the wall, and that would be difficult in a lot of these areas. So this way, I could just stand it off about 1.5 inches off the wall and run a nice vinyl floor. When it came down to laying the floor down, come on, Cap, let's get over here. Come here. That's where it took a ton of time. To get every one of these vinyl planks to butt up inside of this curb took some patience. How I ended up doing it was cutting in templates. I stripped up cardboard the same size as my plank. That way I could fit a template in exactly to this shape, carve it in, and then just transfer that to the vinyl. Once I transfer to the vinyl, it's just a matter of scoring it with a razor and shaping it in. But it was piece by piece. There's not many whole planks in this whole installation. Most plank had to be modified. So it took a little while.
Okay, today's a big day. Teal's been working on the flooring over in Emma's side, and he is now gluing down the final bits. Hello! So exciting.
I know. And we'll finally get to walk to our stateroom barefoot.
Yeah, without complaining about the epoxy and fiberglass and everything else, but it's just really coming together. We're really excited. It's been a long journey for us. It's looking really fabulous. So underneath here is the holding tank. No, sorry, this is the water tank. And over there, we're gonna have to figure out how we're going to get the intake and the loop for that. And you can see that it will progress over into, right now that is Teal's workshop, also known as the guest stateroom. So for our future friends and family to come and see us.
Once the planks are cut to shape and size, I just troweled down a vinyl floor adhesive with a 1/8 inch V-notch trowel. Spread it out nice and even. Make sure your substrate is clean, because even a speck of sand will just telegraph right through. You'll see it lump up under this. So start with a clean surface, trowel it out, and stick it in, and it is not going anywhere. Okay, Emma, you ready to help me now? Okay, let's go. It's your stateroom. Don't walk in the glue this time. Okay, get on your knees, right? Yeah, right there. Stop right there. I'm gonna hand you the pieces, and you're gonna fit them in, okay? Grab this top edge like this. It's already starting to dry already. Good. If you get some on your fingers, wipe it on here. Okay, now see how you push this down? Push it all down. Make sure everything's lined up on the edges. Make sure we don't get your hair in there. Okay, wipe this little seam right here now. Scrub that off and we'll get the next one going. Okay, here's your next one. I'll scrub it all off at the end. Here, put this one in. Get it all lined up. Yep. Look at this fun one. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle.
Lots of changes going on with the crew, and now that I'm officially on board full time, I get to take that first step of replacing all of my heels with topsiders and flip-flops as promised.
Yep. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you really liked it, check our Patreon page in the link below. Come back next week to see whatever cool new videos. See you then!